beautiful. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this afternoon affair between the Tweed Oil Kings as they host the Frontenac Phantoms here in the beautiful Tweed Oil Kings Arena. The Phantoms have had stumbles along the way, but they keep a great 60 minutes of hockey. And on the other side, the Tweed Oil Kings sitting 7 wins, 2 losses, and 1 tie over their last 10 games and looking to put on another great performance in front of their hometown faithful. They're in their beautiful greens tonight. Frontenac will be in their black. And as we turn the corner for the second half of the season, Tweed's really put themselves in a great position to take over the top spot in the Highlands. Right now they just sit 2 points behind Deserano for that top spot in the Highlands. And tonight will be another step forward if they can get a W here against the Frontenac Phantoms. It's our first time here at EOSHL TV to see their brand new logo, and uniform. And they'll be on full display here. And we are excited to have you along for the ride, folks, as Tweed takes to the ice in this afternoon affair. And we're glad to have you along for the ride. Should be a great game. As always, these two teams put on a great show every single time, and we'll have it for you here on EOSHL TV. Looks like Money Morrison will be the goaltender for the Tweed Oil Kings, and look at that mask. And at the other end of the ice, Dean Gubro will be the goaltender for the Frontenac Phantoms. The lineup. It's the only lineup that I actually have right now. It's for the Frontenac Phantoms. Rice, Roberts, and DiStefano will be the first line. Wilkinson's, Thomas, McFarland, the second unit. Kirby, Ketchison, and McDougall will be the third line pairing. And if you listen to that, that's 3 lines. They're going to have 7 defense with Westwater, Forsyth, Tapp, Rue, Yon, Much, and Bennett. And Tweed will be bringing out in full force. It looks like they got... Yeah, Evan Morrison will be their starting goaltender. And Will Jones on defense. We'll be right back after this rendition of O Canada. Well, as always, doesn't matter if the mic cuts out. Another beautiful rendition of our O Canada. The fist bumps all around for the referees as they get set in their position, and as the Titans of the Trembling Lakes take to the ice. 12 aside. The Oil Kings look to take on Roberts and Rice. DiStefano to start this game. Looks like it's going to be a wang doodle of a hockey game here, folks. Both teams geared up to go. And first face-off, one for the Phantoms. They'll throw it in. Morrison, probably the easiest stop he'll make all game. Tweed starts out in their own end. Long ice pass will connect with Tricoli trying to the slot area. He's held up there. Drilled out to center ice. DiStefano, he'll dump and chase. He's a grinder. Laid off the boards. The forecheck might have worked. It does. DiStefano gets his stick lifted. Tweed will move back out. Flip through center. Pass. Tic-tac. Across the line. The pass over. Tricoli just hops on him there. Throwing it back. Half wall. Shot. It'll go into the corner. Racing after that is Big Mo. Big Morris. Brody. It's shot towards the net by Tricoli. Around the net, and back the other way, and it'll get out to center ice. And the Phantoms, probably the Oil Kings, will do a wholesale change. The first minute of this game has been played. The Oil Kings trying to press. Brody, we saw him last time we were out here. 2 booming shots. One, Luigi Martone had the beautiful deflection on. The other one was just a straight shot that went right in. We're having some connection issues here, folks. That's played in behind the net. The half wall flipped out. Trying to be pressured by the Phantoms. And through center ice. And that's going to go for an icing. Two teams looking to put it all on the line today. A lot of games around the league last night. We'll have the updates for you after the first intermission. The scores of those games. Draw one into the corner. Pressed off the puck there, Phantoms. Their forecheck, but Tweed's Brody Morris will come out with that one. Flip through. Well, as always here in Tweed, it's a rambunctious crowd. Cheer on their beloved green and gold, and for good reason. Tweed this season has been absolutely incredible. Last season, that's a turnover, and that's a chance now. Look for a pass by Kirby, couldn't connect. Taken away from the danger area. Tweed now will try and counter. Thrown through center. Bennett will pick that off and throw it in on Morrison. Pass in behind the net. Flipped off the glass. Right through center. Bennett missed it. On his horse. Coming in on goal. Looking for a chance here early. The wrap to the slot. Shoots! And it's stopped by Govro. What a beauty blocker save that was. Throwing it back in behind the net. Kirby will pick that up. Puck hops on him a little bit. And pass over and out through center. Much bodied against the wall there. Tweed. Through center again. Nice move around him there. Through to center. Across the line. The shot. Govro stops that one with ease. He's been amazing here for the Phantoms this season. That's flipped out, and that's going to be a penalty. And talking about Dean Govro, the stats for the Phantom goalies are a little inflated. Some lopsided losses this season, but goaltending has definitely not been a problem. Coach was saying that it's just 60 minutes of hockey that they're lacking. They can put on a great performance for 20, 40 minutes, even 45 minutes. It's just putting that 60 minutes together like they did against Westport to get their lone win of the season. But Govro has stood tall and been incredible for these guys. We'll see what Tweed can do against him. On the power play, the shot. Govro snares that one, and with a lot of work in front of the net, he'll hold on to it for the face-off. Draw one back. Kept in at the blue line. Looking to pass across, and they will. Into the slot, and he couldn't connect. Move it back to the point again. Tweed controlling. Slipped into the corner, and back to the point it goes. Down low, wide open in front of the net, and he just missed the far post. Tweed pressing, but Phantoms, Roberts after this one. And then Tweed will control. Minute 20 remaining in the power play for the first of the afternoon for Tweed. The pass to the point. Will Jones. The pass across. Can't connect. Jones scamper into the neutral zone. Make a little play to keep control for his mates. And trying to go around him. Good defensive play there to keep him off the puck. Thrown out to center. Brody Morris will turn it back around. He's got offensive hands. For a big guy, he can move, and he's got great hands as well. But, of course, a booming shot we're talking about in the beginning of the program. Down low. Tweed controls it nicely. Throw into the slot. What a save. Gouvreau threw it the left pad, and Brody is in mid-game form. Usually takes a little while to get the big guy wound up. First play of the game, shoving in front of that net, and that's a good sign for the Oil Kings. He's all hands on deck. Face off to the left to Gouvreau. Draw going back to Brody. Again, this time it'll be a shot. Nope, down to the half wall. Drop pass, nope, fakes him out. Throwing it into the sideboard. Controlling very nicely here. There's Andrew Reinhold. His first shift of the game. Brody. They know it too. You can see the Phantoms. They press him right away. There's a chance for a shot through. Hits a leg and stays out in front of the net. Gouvreau somehow found it. Rhino right on the doorstep and giving Gouvreau a nice little stick tap. So he keeps that one out. And Andrew Reinhold, again, fourth in the league in goals with 14. But the big number is he's first in the league in game-winning goals with 4. And that was during that huge stretch where Tweed would be down by 3-4 goals and still somehow find a way to come back and either win or pick up a point in every game for a stretch of 9 games. That's passed through center, deflected off his stick, or he was off to the races. Pinching off his man, a great defensive play there by Roux. Looking to come out with it now. That looks like McFarland. Oh, that's Ketchison. Get to the half wall. The blue line, and Tweed will hold the line. But the Phantoms will come out with good speed, and there's Josh Tapp, defenseman, but he's got good eyes up front as well. They switch, trying to throw it out front to Ketchison. Much at the half wall. Throws it towards the net. The redirect. Can't convert. Knocked down to the blue line. Throwing it into the corner. Pressing are the Phantoms. Looking into the slot area. Fanned on the shot. Ketchison throwing it towards the net now. Into the slot again. Wide open for a moment. Goes back to the blue line and comes out. Frontenac Phantoms starting the press here. Tweed looking to counterpunch through the neutral zone. Cross that line and in. To control it. The corner. Trying to get a move on. The Phantoms' feet are moving right now, folks. Let me tell you, DeStefano lays a nice hit on Will Jones, but it's like hitting a cement wall to the point. Flipped out and out to center ice. Jones on his horse. He'll gather that. He just can't pick. And out through center. And he's knocked off the puck, and we're going to get 2 minutes for Roberts. Shot through. Gouvreau makes the save on that one. We appreciate you staying with us, folks. It's work in progress right now. One of the phones, our main camera, was having a bit of issues, so we've improvised, used another one, which keeps blipping in and out. We do apologize. I hope you can still hear me at home. I'll try and play it like a radio game half the time here. This is back to the point. The pass over. Chance now. Shot through a screen. Stopped by Gouvreau somehow. We couldn't even see him through that maze. And just a quick update as well. It keeps blipping out, and I'll hopefully you can still hear me, and I'll keep enunciating this game for you. As Tweed has a power play. Jones coming into the half wall and setting it up. Looking into the half corner, trying to walk out with it. The dot. Trying to pass it through. This could be an opportunity here. Campbell and McDougall on his horse trying to forecheck. Doing a good job of it there. Tweed will have to reset with 1:10 going in this power play. The green and gold through center. Pass over. Connects. Looking to go around the defender, but he stayed with him. He dropped pass. Looking to the slot. It's right there. The shot. Scored! Tweed on the board early. It's 1-0 on a power play. Scrum in front. And the Oil Kings are on the board early. Something they've been doing so often, and Brooksy said it's better for all of us when we're ahead early. We know we can come back. We know that We know that we can come back at any point, at any time, but we'd like to be early on the board and not late. Sauce pass over, and Tweed looks very comfortable right now, moving that puck out of their own zone. Across the line, taken away. Looks like Kirby. Flip a pass through center. Didn't land it much on that one. Against the wall. Pass will go into the zone, and Kirby on his man. Into the corner. Half wall, and out to center, and a 2-on-1 breaks in. On goal. Pass across, and he fanned on it. Trying to bank it off Gouvreau, and he goes down, trying to find the puck. And Tweed will end up with it. Back to the point. He'll move and get set. The shot stopped again by Gouvreau. He doesn't necessarily always see it, but he gets himself in the best position possible to get his body in front of it to make the save. Rockets a pass through center, chips it by him. Kirby at the end of a long shift. He's got a chance here, a shot, and Morrison will snare that and hold on for the whistle. That's what they got to do. They got to put pucks on net, not look for the fancy play when they get it inside the Oil Kings zone. Just penetrate and pump a puck on net. You get dipsy doodling and you end up with no shots throughout an entire 20 minutes. That hits the morale pretty hard. The draw goes into the corner, and well, I thought that was Rhino, but that's Carruthers picking that one up. The pass, Morrison plays it up. Bennett gets a stick on that, trying to drill it towards the net. There's too many Oil Kings back for the Phantoms to do anything with that one. Through center. Back into the Oil King zone. Evan Morrison, one of the better puck-playing goalies. As I say that, he turns it away and kicks the pad out to stop that one. Shot through. And yeah, puck's on net. Looks like the recipe for this first period for the Phantoms. And his feet, Rhino gets drilled along the wall. Look at that blue line. And out. Pass over. The Phantoms in their own zone, trying to move it out. Across the blue line and in, looking to the slot. He'll find him. They can't connect. Jones comes in, shoots, and a great block there. Puts his body in the way. Was Rice. And they'll march out through center. They got three of them. On two. Roberts. And this is a long shift for these guys. They may be wanting a change. Hit Jones into the board. Tweed wins that exchange. Trying to go around a man. Turning back. Spinning, nice move there in the corner. Throwing it back to the point now. Walking in, looking down low. Shot goes up in the air. Gouvreau can't find it, but good thing Roberts did. He'll knock it down. Long ice pass. Still an opportunity, but McFarland blew a tire on that one. Pass goes into the corner. Murray Free, the captain of these Oil Kings. Pressing with a big hit there. McDougall on his man, but Morris. DDD pass, it's knocked down. Oh, he just, second effort there. The shot through, Morrison sees it. He'll hold on for the whistle. Brody Morris dumps his man in front of the net. Physical force, and he does not let up, let me tell you. Pretty good game so far. Pretty good game so far.
Yeah, it's okay.
Draw to the right, Evan Morrison. Throwing around the net. Looking to come out through center with it. On offside, yes sir. Won't blow it dead. Draw just outside the zone. Tweed with that early lead, puts him in a nice position. Frontenac's going to have to press here. Try and get a goal before the end of this period. Pass behind the net. The Phantoms, three on the left side. And they're all in before the blue line, so that would not work out in the neutral zone. Murray Free being pressed along the board. He'll throw it back to the point. That'll be picked off. Dumped in behind the net. Frontenac flips it up through center, playing a little game of catch here. Over to Morris, and then he'll wheel now. Take it himself, he found a hole. Bodies his man against the blue line. That pass was dangerous as it gets. Through center. Ketchison in his feet for a good 3 strides and couldn't find it. Wheeling now are the Oil Kings through center. Knocked off stride. Back come the Phantoms. Torres shoots off the end of his stick. Morrison and deflected into the corner. Off the boards and out through center. Good play there to keep it. Flipped into the zone. Brothers in after this one. Ketchison on him. Thrown in to Honchar. He'll throw it up on the half wall to Murray Free. He'll throw it through center. The Phantoms will take advantage of that. Ketchison turns and throws it back into the zone, giving it back to the Oil Kings. Murray Free on the half wall. Flipped it out through center. That chip pass. Connect there to the captain, Martin Roux. Gotta love that. The man's been around for a while here in the Phantoms organization. Moved from center to defense to center and back to D, doing whatever the team needs, and that's what a great captain does. That passes into the slot. Over, knocked off the stick, and Roux trying to gather that through center. Gains the blue line. Turning back to the half wall. And Tweed will pick it up and go back the other way with it. Throwing it in to the corner. A little stick lift. In the corner and around the net. Bodied against the wall. Josh Tapp going into the corner first to pick it up. Back to the point. Oh, a fake shot. Over. Another pass. Oh, he hit the outside of the net. They thought it was in. The bottle popped, but it was just the outside mesh that rippled. Tapp drops a stick. Bodied against the wall by Rice into the slot, and Gouvreau will stop that one. Roberts, they know they need a change, but that pass to Rice, he might have a little more gas in the tank. Over, Roberts, shot, Morrison save, rebound, scored! The Phantoms are on the board. They equal the score at 1, and it looks like it was Colton DiStefano, and it's a 1-1 game. A nice second effort at the end of a long shift. And Ken, yep, right in time, my man. Go Phantoms go as they ring twine. And that was the end of a long shift for Rice, Roberts, and DiStefano, and they get rewarded. And that pass there, just about knocked down. The Phantoms another opportunity. 6:25 to go here in the first. Thanks for tuning in on this Sunday afternoon. It's always a great game when we're in Tweed on a Sunday. A pass through connects. Tweed looking to take that lead back. Knocked into the corner. Pass back to the point, and it'll get out to center ice. It was a goal by Colton DiStefano. Yes, sir. They're through center now. Tweed looking to capitalize on this rush. The shot, good defensive play there by Bennett. Just missed his man. Chip back into the corner. Throwing it in behind the net, and Tweed is on that. There's 2 of them looking to play catch here. Back to the point it goes. Pass through, redirected, and Gouvreau stops him wide open, the side of the net. Tweed very patient with the puck right now, controlling the play. And the Phantoms are going to have to look to capitalize on their opportunities and limit the Oil Kings' chances. Murray Free and Carruthers, Matt Honchar. Back to the point to Carruthers. Throw it in around the net. I think that's Dario there. I'll have to find out. I was told that Dario was playing today. Carruthers can't pick that up. Chip past him. It's a 3-on-1 for the Phantoms now. Coming in is Kirby. The pass across. Shot, and a great save by Evan Morrison. Closing the 5-hole. Tweed better be careful here. Chipped off the boards, and it'll hit an Oil King on the bench. The play will be blown dead. 1-all score. Tweed looking to snipe a couple points here. And Beauty, New Jersey's first time he's seen him in action. Seen a lot of posts from Mr. Allery, as I think he's over in the corner. Yeah, over there with Rooster in behind that Tweed auction sign. Good old Justin Allery, ambassador to the league, and absolutely a privilege to be around. And he does so much for this league, folks. I think there's nobody there but a Phantom. They're out through center. Walking in, knocked off the puck. Coming back the other way. And goal, shoots it, and a great defensive play to get his stick in front of that and knock it up into the mesh. Now we got 4:32 remaining in this first period, folks. Hey, Bill and James showed up for the goal to tie things up. Well, perfect timing, Julie. It's been a really good game so far. Phantoms are playing great defense. The Tweed Oil Kings, though, are putting on a forefront on the offensive department. Gouvreau's made some great saves early on, and it's in front of the net that's the problem right now. The Oil Kings are very, very dominant near the blue paint. You always have a guy screening Gouvreau, and the Phantoms D are doing a really good job of trying to keep him clear, but it's tough against these big, strong Oil Kings, and they are a tough team. Phantoms double teaming in the corners. 3 of them now. That puck squirts out to Roberts, and he'll flip it out through center. It'll go down the ice. He'll forecheck, but the Oil Kings will make a little change on the back end. And around a man through center. Across that blue line. Tried to go around him. Thrown into the corner. Backhand pass to the point. Thrown towards the net, knocked down in front. They're blocking passes, blocking shots. The Phantoms are. Roberts at the end of a long shift just tried to dump it in. It's an Oil King little pass to Tap there he was looking for. Along the wall, this could be a 2-on-1. This is a breakaway in front of the net. Shot, and Gouvreau with a great save. Wide open in front, and he'll hold on for the face-off. What a save, my goodness. And they got crossed up inside the neutral zone. Tweed looked to take advantage of it. To the right of Dean. That draws one back to the point. Morris, he is something else, I'll tell you that. Number 4. Flip through, knocked down. Tricoli, slip pass. Looking to walk around the defender, but he is too strong. Takes a stick off, puck off his stick, throwing it into the slot, wide open, and it's up and into the mesh, and they thought it was a goal again. And it looks like a face-off, but they're looking to have a face-off outside the zone. I think it was because the net. Was kicked off. That draw, a radio now, folks. Shot through, knocked down, kicked off the wall, and that's going to go down for an icing. Big hit by Matt Honchar. He is a tower of power, let me tell you. Face off. 2 minutes, 53 to go. That puck goes out through center ice. Honchar, for a big guy, he can skate very clean though. Behind the net. That's along the wall. Through center. Phantoms will turn it back. No, great stick check there to keep it off stride. Pass to the slot area. Chipped out through center now. Much after his man. He's up now playing forward. For the Phantoms. It's thrown into the zone. Bennett after this one. He went the wrong way though. Tweed will try and take advantage of that. Rhino across. Jones into the slot. Shot, and Gouvreau's there to make a great save. Jones, the pass. It's a foot. A great forecheck here. Oil Kings pass through center. It's knocked down. My goodness, Wilkinson's finding every puck on this forecheck. Great job and great shift by number 19, the Frontenac Phantoms. Pass the blue line in behind him. It's going to be hard to pick off. Jones, he fakes it and goes around him. That's going to be an offside. And oh boy, that was after the whistle, but not. Look at that. Good play by Will Jones. He knew he didn't hear the whistle, and it was just completing a play. Gives him a little tap on the head. And understood that it was not a dirty play at all. 1 minute and 41 seconds remaining here in the first, and the 1-1 tie. Oil Kings and the Phantoms. I said at the top of the show, I noticed now there's some people coming in that come in late. The Oil Kings 7-2-1 over the last 10 games. They're 2 points behind Julie Albertson's team, the Deseronto Bulldogs, in the standings in the Highlands Division. Tweed wins this game, they'll be tied along with those Bulldogs, and the Phantoms They've had some good games. As I said, their coach, that's knocked off his stick. Murray Free trying to forecheck. Their coach had said at the top of the game that they're just looking to put on a 60-minute performance. They're putting on 40, 45, and 50 minutes at times, but it's that 10, 15 minutes that they just kind of can't find their game where teams capitalize on it. And we got 1 minute remaining here in the first period. That's off the net there, an opportunity for the Phantoms to take advantage and take the lead going into the second. Will Jones off the boards, back to the blue line and out. Nice move around a man there. Flipped off the boards, hits the ref. Good body there. And the Oil Kings trying to convert late to the blue line, to the slot. Directed corner. Back to the point. Morris shoots it through. And Gouvreau will stop that one. He'll hold on for the whistle. 19.9 left. Face off, looking to make it 2-1. A little rough stuff along the half wall here. The ref's letting them know that ain't gonna cut her, boys. Back to the point, the shot through. Gouvreau sees it and drills it up into the rafters.
Do you think that's the problem, James?
Because that's crazy. We never have that problem. Draw to the right of Dean Gouvreau. Ref has had enough. Knock it off, boys. We're here to play puck. Draw one back to the point. Quick chance here. Morris looking through a screen. The shot. Gouvreau somehow saw the rebound on the post. Gouvreau keeps it out. It's a goal. With 8 seconds left, Gouvreau thought he had it. And DiStefano not happy with Brody. And their goal. It was a goal. They're going to count it. Looked like Dean had it, but we can't see it from this angle. So it's going to be counted as a 2-1 lead, probably going into the second period. And yes, Kenny, I don't know if you know it, but he got that goal to make it 1-1. Colton and his line mates at the end of a long shift. And yeah, he was the recipient of the goal. He's had a few this season. And the Oil Kings, though, with 8 seconds remaining here in the first period, they're going to take a 2-1 lead going into the second frame. Yeah, they're asking. Colton's wondering if Dean had it. It looked like it was under Dean. He had made a terrific save. I think that's why I wanted it to be called dead, because that was a terrific save by Gouvreau. There was actually 2 or 3 of them right there, right in a row. And they are going to call it a goal. The Oil Kings, with 8 seconds left, trying to hold on to this 2-1 lead going into that second frame. Draw one back to Tweed. And that's going to end the period, folks. We'll go to the second frame with the Oil Kings leading it 2-1. Thanks for tuning in, folks. We'll be back with more right after this. Welcome back, folks, for the second period. A couple minutes away, and we'll get you the update of the scores on a big Saturday night in the Eastern Ontario Super Hockey League. Well, it was the North Dundas Rockets over the Glengarry Pipers, 9-0. South Stormont Mustangs beat the Rangers 6-2. The Rivermen beat the Comets 8-5. All three of those games, from what I heard, were very close until the late stages of the game. The Deserano Bulldogs, with their win over the Barncats 7-4, pulled them 2 points ahead of the Oil Kings in the Highlands Division. I was mentioning in the opening, and a win here for Tweed will put them tied with the Bulldogs at the top of the standings. The Wolves beat the Lumberjacks in a 7-1 victory, and the Rapids with a big win for them over the Manotick Mariners, 4-3 in a thrilling game for the Rapids. My goodness me, that'll be a big win for them, getting closer to the All-Star game. And the big talk in that period was, why was that second goal called? And the official said that the puck was loose. And a small little comment from somebody was, if it wasn't loose, how'd he put it in? So that's that was the explanation I got for that one. So it's a loose puck that they jammed in, and Tweed, the recipient of a nice goal that made it 2-1. But Gouvreau in that period stopping 12 of 14 shots on goal in that period. James are 14-5. Pretty good first period for either side. Phantoms were in a little bit of penalty trouble early, but they killed off 2 of the 3 penalties. James is we're having technical difficulties, folks. We really hope you're having a good time at home watching this, and share the stream. As many Eastern Ontario Super Hockey League fans into this stream as possible, because we're going to have a great 40 minutes coming to you here on EOSHL TV. And through center, Tricoli loses that puck, and he was a big factor in the first part of this game. And with the penalty trouble and the line mixing, didn't see a lot of them going into that period. Ingram behind the net, looking to come out with it. Spins in the corner, knocked down. Goes along the half wall. They'll control this puck. Looking into the slot, he can't get open. Good crisp passing by Tweed early. Jones ripped a shot, stopped by Gouvreau, and it sat in the blue paint. He picks it up, quick as a cat. Nice looking jerseys, though, for the Phantoms, eh, son? Big time. Well, Colton DiStefano with the Phantoms goal in that period, and Dawson Ellis, he had both goals for the Oil Kings in the opening frame for the green and gold. Looking to move it out through center. And Josh Tapp, terrific hockey player for the Phantoms, number 10. Watch out for him in the black. He puts on a performance every game. He's incredibly hard on himself, like any hockey player would be, but he's a great defenseman. Him and Rue, they are veterans here in Frontenac, and they do a great job. And they are horses, man. I'll tell you, they put on a lot of minutes. That's flown back to the point. Murdiff shot through. How Gouvreau saw that one. And he makes the save with Andrew Reinhold on the doorstep. You never want to let a little rebound happen, because he's right there to pop it home. He's always smiling. If there's ever a guy on the ice that's always smiling for Tweed, it'd be Andrew Reinhold. He just loves playing this frozen game. Through center, that long pass missed. McDougall, point, Wilkinson, shot redirected, and it just missed the short side. At the point, kept in by Josh Tapp. He'll throw it around the boards. On this is Brody Morris. Along the wall, you bet. Oh no, everything worked out. I appreciate it, thank you. You betcha. Actually, it's really, I find it tough here because it's all in the down here. So I totally understand.
I just had to get up there, and then I got to get the shots on the board.
I appreciate it. Sorry, no, I understand. I do.
Looking for you. Good.
No problem. I understand. Thank you.
Around the net. See, they're here in Tweed. They're a special breed, really, really respectable hockey club. And the scorekeeper and I were trying to connect to get the lineup for Tweed, and he has his job to do. I've got mine to do, and he can't disrupt his to just give me the lineups, which I should have been able to get prior to the game, but we were trying to have some technical issues that we were trying to fix. So again, I appreciate scorekeeper's efforts and apologizing for something that was totally out of his control. It's good people here in Tweed. So back to the game, and it is fast and furious. The Phantoms look like they found their stride here in the mid part of this hockey game. Off the boards, good hit by Bennett. But Honchar, he's a big dude. Hard to knock off the puck into the slot area. Goes back to the point, ripped a shot. It's stopped again by Dean Gouvreau. Landon Much didn't appreciate that too much as Liam Stoltz was right on the doorstep again. And all game long, Tweed has been sitting right in front of that net. And it'll continue throughout the game. It's one of their assets that they bring every single game to their hockey club. That's, I think, why they have such a great following, is they're always in it to win it. Good body. That's into the slot, but it's knocked out through center. He gathers that puck. Jan throws it on net. Morrison just got in a good position to save that at the last second through center ice. Flipped in, and it'll go into the Tweed bench. They'll move it back to center ice. Rice, wearing number 93. Old Dougie Gilmore's number. And Rice, again, on that play with DiStefano's goal, he really bared down to make that effort there. They're in on goal. The shot, he tried to put it in through his legs. The rebound, and knocked a stick out of his hand. That could have saved a goal. And that's to the point. Will Jones throwing it along the wall. Goes in behind the net. They'll try and press with Elijah Bratney back. Jones ripped it, and a great save by Gouvreau. Throwing it around to the corner. They'll walk out with it. Throwing it into the half wall to the corner in front of the net. Dean Gouvreau with 3-4 saves, and it stays out. That one didn't. That's a goal. The amount of shots right there, I don't even know if you can count them. It must have been 5 or 6. And the Phantoms were saying the net was off. And they're going to ask, they're going to talk about it. Was it after the goal went in? So let's see. They're questioning, was it off the pegs? And the Phantoms are emphatic that this should not be a goal. But Tweed, they're celebrating a 3-1 lead. We'll see. They'll look to get it right. 8 eyes on the ice. One of them must have saw it. No goal. And they're calling it off. The net was off the pegs. And you've seen, I think that was Tab shoving the net off after, just going, this is where the net was. How come it's a goal? Well, that one will not count. And it'll give the Phantoms some life. And Dean Gouvreau stopping 5 straight shots on that play. And as I say, terrific goaltender. We were here to watch him in a game that could have been really out of hand in Piccadilly. And because of him, I think he made 65 saves in that one to the top of the circle. And a shot deflected away, rung around the boards to the point. Morris shot through, redirected into the corner. Reinhold back to the point. Brody again. He'll drill this one. And it goes wide. Back to the point. Murdiff. Throw it back down low. Looking into the slot area there. It's taken away. And the Phantoms are out on a 3-on-2. The sift pass. Nobody cut into the middle of the ice. Tapp was looking for him. And there again. They're coming in. McDougall into the slot. McFarland fired it short side and wide. Good body along the wall there. And the Oil Kings are out through center. And the goal is Reinhold. Shoots. He wrung it off the post. Back to the point. To the slot. Taken away by the Phantoms. Rue the pass to Ketchison. Ketchison. Pass across. That sauce pass was a little hard. And that's back the other way for the Tweed Oil Kings. And it's Brody Morris, the unstoppable train. The drop pass will connect with Ellis. He's got 2, looking for 3. That bounces across the blue paint. Murdiff, he's got a shot. He'll whistle that low and wide. Back to Honchar. They'll control. They may come back the other way. On a one-on-one opportunity, Wilkinson He's played a great defensive game. Can he get rewarded? That shot, and a nice defensive play by Murdiff that goes up and into the wood paneling. Back and forth hockey. Great effort here by the Phantoms, and the Oil Kings again looking to tie those Bulldogs at the top of the standings. This draw goes to the point, kept in. Around the half wall here, looking to get it back. It's pinned along the corner. Phantoms digging. Brothers had his guy. The Phantoms, DiStefano, he'll throw. No, that's much. He threw it back to the point. Bennett just outside the blue line. He'll throw it in. Morrison will knock it down behind the net. Kept in. Hamming them are the Phantoms. Ketchison wheeling in the corner. He's knocked off the puck. Little stick lift. Nice move there. They'll go back to the point. Bennett tried to keep it in, but it just comes in outside. One guy who's incredibly impressive in the short time that I've watched right there. Number 12, he's going off the ice at the blue line there. Kirby, he is a hard nose. He's not a very big guy either, and he plays like he's 6'2", 220. A very skilled hockey player, the Frontenac Phantoms. Will Jones, he'll skate through center, unimpeded, on goal. The shot and a stop by Gouvreau. Stick lift there to try and get control of the puck, and a good hit by by Murray Free, and that's going to be 2 minutes. And it's going to be, I'm not sure what the call is going to be on it. It's going to be 2 minutes for interference. Murray is not happy at that one. Well, the Phantoms will try their hand at a 5-on-4, their first of the game. They're starting to pick up their offense here. They're controlling a bit more of the play, and Westwater, McFarland, Wilkinson, Rice, and on the right point, I can't see exactly who it is, but that sounds like a really good lineup for power play opportunity for the black and orange. Tweed will just throw it down. Noah Westwater, a very impressive guy in the short time that I've seen these guys play as well. He's been terrific, fights off the attack. Rice, the drop pass to Westwater. Nice play around him. They'll get to the blue line. Wilkinson throwing it across and the slot, the rebound opportunity save. Trying to fire that one home. A great defensive play by the Oil Kings, but the Phantoms entering the zone with intent to tie this game at 2. Yes, Julie, it'd be nice if they had that option. The league is looking into extra cameras as well, which, you know, I'm not sure. There's Torres. That's number 77. A great player as he keeps that in. Not sure if that will be able to be used for the refs or not, but it's definitely great for player safety. These knocked down behind the net. They're called VOs, Justin says. And he's got one placed around the arena. I can't actually see it. It might be in his corner. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's terrific for sorting out what suspension should be and all that stuff. Will Jones drills his man on the boards, and that hurt him. Wilkinson will go off, catches him waiting for his man to get off the ice. And that almost caused a penalty and possibly a turnover. Through center, shot in over Gouvreau. 34 seconds remaining in the power play. Ketchison wheeling across that line. Ketchison throwing it towards the net. Morrison stopped that one. It goes back to the point. There's nobody there. They were pressing really hard. And Torres back into his own zone. He's been on for the whole power play. Nice pass over and behind him, down the ice. And it's going to go 200 feet for an icing. Good crowd on hand as always here in Tweed, and always lively, even if it's a smaller crowd, which they rarely have. They're very lively in support of the green and gold. Gotta love it. 12 seconds remaining and a draw inside the zone for the Oil Kings. Back to the point, and it skips on Brody Morris. Kenny Murdiff. Let's roll that down. 4 seconds remaining. There's Rue. Nice pass over, and they got to get a guy on the left side. Nice move around him. Torres, I guess he's like the Energizer Bunny. He doesn't run out of batteries. That's played off the wall. Good play there by Much to knock it down, and they keep control and a hand pass, and that'll be blown dead. power play for the Phantoms there. Starting to find their groove. The Oil Kings staying strong. That pass just missed him. Gouvreau won't play around. Rhino coming at him with that shiny green Flairo hockey stick. Good crowd here for the Phantoms as well. I've seen a bunch of them. Oh, he's forced him at the blue line. He's knocked down. The Phantoms were hoping for a penalty there. The pass connects, ripped a shot. Short side goes wide. Up through center. DiStefano on his feet, and he's got 3 Oil Kings to beat. He dumps it in. Takes the hit by Carruthers. Honchar, 2-touch pass. Gets out through center. Bratney and Gouvreau will hold on to that one. Nope, that's not Bratney. Just about at the halfway point. 2-1 lead for the Oil Kings. The Phantoms pressing some here in this early part of the second period. The Oil Kings looking to counter that as they've had several great opportunities as well. Flip through center. McDougall couldn't find that one in time. Chasing his man behind the net. That's flipped out through center. Bennett pass over trying to, oh boy, what a hit. Now that one connected there, folks. My goodness. Passing it out through center ice now. McDougall, that backhand pass didn't work. They're in. The shot, which ripped high off the glass. That'll skip out to center ice. Wilkinson, he might try and give some back to Will Jones here on the forecheck. It's the one thing that I've noticed, you got to finish your checks as well when you're forechecking, and you go for the puck a bit, but you got to finish your check. It's called forcing your opponent to hear footsteps, and you're not going to do that. They're going to come out of their zone really easy, and you never want to do that. It's called a flyby. A lot of teams, when the Maple Leafs were not doing well, they used to do the flyby all the time. You've got to finish your check, and you've got to force the issue. That's something the Oil Kings do very well, as we've seen early on. 9:57 remaining, right at the halfway point. The shot through Gouvreau stops that one in a great defensive play in front of the net. And a chance here, Much looking to go to the slot. Knocked off a foot, turning, looking for somebody. Throwing it in behind the net. Slot pass, Kirby was knocked down. Torres' sticks knocks out of his hands. A 4-on-1 for the Oil Kings. Nice pass that just did not have any mustard behind it. It's a 2-on-1 back the other way, and it's going to go for an icing. Back and forth action. Hands a little better there, boy. Hands a little better. It's got to be minus 73 in this arena. It's beautiful hockey conditions, though. Face off to the right of Gouvreau. A scrum draw comes to the Oil Kings. Up in the air, and he tried to bat it down behind the net. Looking into the slot, he lost the handle on it. Around that Zamboni door, the ice gets pretty chippy. Looking to go back to the points. Ingram threw it back. The shot redirected through. Flip through center. You see that there, right there. Kirby, hearing those footsteps, he made a quick play and threw it out through center ice because he knows the forecheck is coming. Half wall to the point. Good lift there by Landon Much. Trying to pin it along the wall and squirt out. Back to the point, just out of his reach. Carruthers. He gets the return pass, the shot. Gouvreau didn't see it. And that shot down the ice, and it's going to go 200 feet for an icing. Tweed will make a wholesale change. Coming out, Will Jones. Bratney. Benz. They got Rhino on the left side as well. I'll draw one back. Shot by, oh boy. He can fire it. It's a good reason why Flairo gave him one. Look at that stick, folks. Andrew Rhino. Number 16, the assistant captain. He'll have a one-way ticket to the All-Star game. You can guarantee that one. But here in Tweed, you could have a bunch of guys going to the All-Star game. Let me tell you, that draw goes back too strong. And Mo comes out to play that one. Good smart play. Will Jones. They give it to someone. He's a really good option. Trying to go around him, and he is doing another end-to-ender. His backhand, he'll throw it back to the point. Trying to get it through Bratney. The shot through. Gouvreau stops that one. Will Jones backpedals as DiStefano brings it out to the neutral zone. Gains the blue line and he's in towards the net. Redirected. Oh, he just missed the corner pocket. Outside post to the point. The shot through, and Evan Morrison will steer that one aside. Picking it up. Looking to do some damage. They'll ring it back in to Colton DiStefano. Colton walking out from the corner, looking to rip a shot on net. And they got Rhino at the center ice area. Rue picked that pass off. Tap. Nice pass over just behind DiStefano. They force the issue on Will Jones. Steer him back in behind the net. And DiStefano lays a little bump on his man. To center. Rice couldn't get a stick on it. Coming back are the Oil Kings. Around a man. Nice move. Shoots! Gouvreau again. Makes another great save, and the net is off the pegs. And Gouvreau somehow stopped that one as well after the whistle. Tap was run into him. 7:12 to go here in the second. A nice game. Great atmosphere, as always. Face off to the right of Gouvreau. Back to the point. Morris through a screen. And so last second, Dean Gouvreau saw that one. A big screen in front of that net. Held on. It'll stay inside the zone for a draw. A little bumping after the whistle. Nothing too crazy. That's in the slot area and backed away from the danger zone. McFarland, and I think, pair with Wilkinson. Up front for the Phantoms, the good forecheck just about paid off. McDougall as well for the Phantoms. Force the issue. Jan in his own net, number 16. Ripped around the boards. Hits a stanchion, pops out to Morris. Shoots it, and it hits a man. It's knocked down, and wheeling through center ice is McFarland. McFarland, the leading goal scorer. He'll come in and throw it into the corner, and they'll try and press it. Trying to walk out of the corner. Shot towards the net. That'll bounce. Over the Oil Kings opportunity here. Ripped a shot, and Dean Gouvreau, steady as always, out at the top of that blue paint. Nothing really to shoot at. And he'll hold on. 6:21 remaining here in the second period. Got a lot of requests for me to call out the period time because people are always curious about it. We're looking to get ourselves a time clock as well. That shot through. Misses. Much chips it off the boards. Ketchison. He's the leading scorer, he's the guy right there, number 88. With those two mixed up, they're very high-octane offensive players for the Phantoms. And that's a good puck protect by Matt Honcher. Torres into the corner first for the Phantoms. Derry counting out from behind the net. He'll throw it to Murray free. He'll throw it through. Stopped by Gouvreau. Much. The pass right out of in front of Westwater. He's going in. He's feeling it. He's got offensive ability, Westwater, as a defenseman. Tweed off the boards to the blue line. And no, they thought they kept it in, and it went out through center and flipped in. On that is Ketchison. He's got energy for days. In behind the net. Knocks a stick there. Flipped out through center. Westwater. That's a lucky little play there. Westwater tried to go in after that puck, and Murray free. Looked like he had got behind enemy lines, only to have the puck played up and into the mesh. 2-1. Great game so far. And these two great teams. They both really play between the lines, and they try and put on a good performance. For the 60 minutes they're allowed to skate on the frozen ice surface here. Bratney, Elijah. Couldn't win that draw as Rice. A nice defense, a nice draw there for him. That's flipped into the zone. DiStefano forcing his man. That's the way you want to do it. Right there, the way Colton DiStefano just did it. The forecheck with the body. And he gave Will Jones a little stick tap there. They know it's just hockey. And they both want to win, and that's how you do it. You forecheck with a hit. You don't just forecheck and do a flyby, you forecheck with a hit. Say it again.
Just three of my favorite guys all on the ice at the same time.
Wow, that hit the post and sat right in the blue paint. Somehow didn't go in. Pass across, and I don't know if you heard my son or not, but yeah, Will Jones and Colton DiStefano, two of his favorite players in the entire league, and they're on the ice at the exact same time right now, which is beauty. Let's flip through center. That's knocked down. Elijah Bratney, he's dangerous. Looking to the slot. Tricoli missed it, but it's on the tape, the shot. And fanned on it. Rue behind the net. Trying to play it out to the slot. Back to Will Jones. Flip it into the corner. Martin Rue throwing it in around. Hops on the boards. Spinning on his man. Back to the point. Will Jones, he's got a boomer. The pass scored! What a pass by Will Jones! He had a screen on Gouvreau. He didn't see the pass till the last second. Tape to tape, and Bratney tips her home. 3-1, Tweed. That was a slick little play. Pardon? Say it again. Bratney. And Will Jones with a nice little pass. And it's 3-1 for the Oil Kings. Strong draw. Dryden Bedard there with the clipboard. Taking a night off tonight. That's a shot scored! Fired that one. Benz. He'll find the twine. And the Oil Kings have opened up a 3-1 lead. And this is where the Phantoms, they have got to stem the tide. They've played such a good game, and they got to figure it out right here. Find a way to get a goal for one, but they can't. They're going to call a timeout. A good call by the coach to break the momentum for the Tweed Oil Kings. And Tweed is a team that can take the momentum and run away with it. And the Phantoms are looking to thwart that opportunity as Dean Gouvreau has come up with my goodness, a ton of great saves already early on in this game. But the Oil Kings, they can be very shifty, very creative, and it's difficult to defend. One of these days, we got to buy a 50-50, son. I mean, we have as good a chance as anybody. We're at an arena every weekend. My goodness, one of these times we'll hit the big one. Yes, indeed, absolutely. And we can probably make up our own tickets probably, and just while they're calling it, write down our number. No problem. What's the big deal? Landon Much has gone off. Looks like maybe, hopefully, just an equipment issue. Jacob Bratton. Through center. Catches him. That's a chance to just shoot that puck, and he waited so long. Fired it 31 feet wide. That pass going to the front of the net. Long ice, and they're on goal. Rhino, a shot and a stop by Dean Gouvreau. They got to get back on the defense, get to their assignments again. And Tweed is their team again, as I say, will take advantage of these missteps. Phantoms with that shorter bench tonight. Oil Kings are having a hard time fitting everybody in the players' box. They got a great staff over there in the green and gold. They do a great job. Keep their guys on the straight and narrow. They never allow them to give up. Even when they're down by 3 or 4 in the third. That's how they keep coming back in these games. They try to walk in front of the chance, and the slot shoots. Gouvreau stops that one. The rebound's right there. And Gouvreau finds a way to keep it out. And it's like a shark to blood right now. The Oil Kings are mounting quite an offensive onslaught here in the late stages of this second period. Draw to the right of Gouvreau. Back to the point. Over. Shot through. That won't connect. Murdoch has got a boom shot, let me tell you. They let him sit open at that blue line. Pass and the big hit there. That is what I'm talking about. You've got to start to hear footsteps. And that was a hit to finish a check. And of all that, the Phantoms are going to take 2 minutes. And when you see a hit like that, or you take a hit like that, the next time you've got the puck in your own zone, you're going to take a second to make sure that you're not going to get run over, which can cause an errant pass, too quick of a pass, turnovers, and the Oil Kings are putting on quite a forecheck as well. Wilkinson much out there with Rue and Josh Tapp on the other side. There's Will Jones at the point. A smart play to just flick it off the glass, get it in deep into the zone. Ingram can take over. He'll throw it back to the point. The D to Jones. Back across the ice to Bratney. Looking, shoots! Stopped by Gouvreau. Flipped out through center. Good play by Will Jones, not allowing him to go after that puck through the neutral zone. Coming across the line, and they gain the blue line again. Behind the net and around. Will Jones trying to flick it along the wall. Back to the point. Jones. Nice play over. Looking across ice. Bratney again. Looking to Will Jones now. There's the fake shot. Score! 3 chances for a shot. They found the one that works. And they're up by 4. .2:17 to go here in the second period. Tweed starting to open up a wound. The Phantoms just, and we were actually at a Tweed Oil Kings game. I don't know if you remember that, James. We were at a, well, I'll tell you in a moment here. Across the line, knocked away. Passed through by Rice. Stefano didn't see it. Backpedaling. The blue line kept in. Now Oil Kings will gather that puck, and Brody Morris will scamper out through center. Good move there to protect that puck. That shot, and Gouvreau out to make that save. Do you remember that game we were at, James, where the Oil Kings and the Phantoms were playing back at Piccadilly last season? There was a big lead for Tweed early on. The Phantoms came back to tie it and came back to win that game in overtime. Do you remember that?
I was thinking about that earlier. That was one of the best hockey games I've ever seen in my entire life.
Wasn't that? It was exciting. It keeps you engaged in this game knowing that they could do it again.
Maybe.
You never know. Hockey's a funny game. A few bounces go your way, you start to get momentum, and you just got to stick with it. The shot going in behind the net. Back to the half wall, up. Didn't touch anything. It comes back down, and the play will continue. This little play there to keep it against the wall. Good body by DiStefano. Always in the mix, number 45. He knows how to get his boys going. Murdiff, he'll dump it into the zone. DiStefano again. See, I'm telling you, that is something that they got to keep up, is the footsteps. Hear them. Look at the body there on the wall. Westwater backpedals in his own zone, looking for his boys to get set up. That hits Rice's stick and goes into the Evan Morris's blade of his tape, off the glass and down through center. Noah Westwater, not only just a terrific name, but a fantastic player. DiStefano will flip it in over the net and go after it. And they'll come out through center. There's a guy drilled against the wall, but Honchar's a big body. He dumped it in and went after it. Flips it in front of the net. A lot of Phantoms there. They'll backhand it under the half wall to the point. Kept in. Nice play by Carruthers. He'll snap a shot through. And this is something I've been talking about all game, James, is forechecking with a hit, which creates the term hearing footsteps. If you're a defenseman in your own zone and one of the team players are coming at you from the opposite team and they lay a body on you every single time, you want to get the puck moving quick, so that they're not allowed to hit you. You have only a couple seconds before you're allowed to hit a guy that just had the puck. Shot through. What a beautiful save by Dean Gouvreau. But if you come in and do what's called a flyby, you come in and the guy has the puck and he tries to play the puck up, and you, instead of hitting him, you just fly by him and come back. That gets into their head and they know he's never going to hit me. I have all the time in the world. Shot through, stopped by Gouvreau. Catchison will throw it in behind the net. He'll try and work it out. See a body there into the corner. Through center. Backhand pass to Rhino. He'll gain the blue line and in. That shot won't work for the Phantom, for the Oil Kings. That one might, but Much is right there to make the play on him. Into the corner. Oil Kings are battling now to try and get another one with 10 seconds remaining, but it's out through center for the Phantoms. Ketchison with the puck. He's got Much coming with him. Oh, and he Not lost that one. Looking to the slot. No, that's going to end the period. We've got 20 to go with a 5-1 Tweed Oil Kings lead, and we'll have the scoreboard, the scoring summary, of that period coming up right shortly. Thanks for tuning in, folks. We'll be back right after this. Your scoring summary in that period, Jacob Bratney with a goal, Benz and Ingram as well adding tallies. And throughout this game, Will Jones has 2 assists, a goal and an assist for Ingram and Bratney as well. Assists going to Brody Morris, Doherty, and Mac Lowry. Shots on goal are 30-7 in favor of Tweed. And this game, I'll tell you folks, it opened up in the late part of that second period, and Tweed took advantage, scoring 3 goals in the late stages there, one right after another. And the Phantoms, except for that 5-minute stretch, have played a really good game. But the Oil Kings are in prime mid-season form, folks. They are a team to be feared right now, as they're looking to increase and go 8 wins, 2 losses, and 1 tie over their last 11 games. We love having you on board, folks, and we're glad you're here. And we'll get back to the action here shortly. Just want to say thank you, Cheryl, for your support. We just got home from a fundraiser for the homeless, and waiting to watch the game. Thanks for bringing it live. We really appreciate your support, Cheryl, big time. And Blaine Grass, it has been a great game. The score does not show how tight-knit this game has been, and both sides putting on quite a display here for the hometown fans here in Tweed, and the officiating has been terrific. Calling off a goal that Tweed scored, but the net was knocked off the pegs, and it's not just the refereeing that keeps the teams in between the lines, but knowing that the refereeing and the officiating is top-notch keeps the boys on the straight and narrow. And right now, through 40 minutes, as I have been talking about all game, the forecheck, and not just going at him, but finishing the check, not doing a flyby. That's the word of the game. Not doing a flyby is something that creates the saying, hearing footsteps. Every time you pick the puck up in your own zone, you know you're going to be hit by the opposition. You want to move the puck quickly so that they can't get to you without taking an interference call. So that's something that Tweed does incredibly well. The Phantoms defend very well with blocking shots and cutting off the passing lanes, but it's the forecheck that I'd love to see them just do a little more of. The forecheck, just DiStefano with finishing that check is something that could leak down to the rest of the hockey club and really benefit them. But again, a great game here from Tweed. Can the Phantoms do what James and I saw once before and come back from a 3-goal, 4-goal deficit and try and skate away with 2 points? This time they'll be doing it on Tweed's home ice surface. And can the Tweed Oil Kings do what they've been doing all season, be that finishing hockey club that the green and gold faithful come here and love? Bratney's pass through center just eludes his mate, DiStefano. Over to Torres. Pass over to DiStefano. He'll try and chip it in, but it's drilled back through center. Rifles that one in, hits a leg. DiStefano trying to get onside. The forecheck again. Behind the net they come. The drop pass. That's in. On goal, the backhand over. What a terrific save by number 29, Dean Gouraud. Another 10-beller. Unbelievable save, and this crowd's abuzz from that one. Will Jones in his own zone, being pressured by DiStefano. That forecheck by 45 right there. Terrific. Tricoli, another guy who in my opinion, has punched his ticket to the All-Star game as well. Number 37 for the Oil Kings. McDougall, a nice move. How's she going around him? And he got behind enemy lines, trying to chip it in. The forecheck there is good. Jan in. They're combining for a 3-man unit, and they'll come out with the puck, the boot into the slot area. Working it, hit the goal post. It stays out, goes to the slot, fighting for it. The Phantoms sift it back down low to Jan, controlling the wall, spinning back the other way now. Jan looking for support. He'll get it down low. Good play there to reverse this one now. Looking for help. Trying to get it out in front. Good stick action, and Tweed will come away with this puck. Cheryl, maybe you can let us know what fundraiser you were doing. We can plug it here, and we can get some support. I always love doing that. What a big hit by Morris. to the slot. The chance. The backhand won't convert. Jan looking to come out through center with it. He's got support on his left side. He throws it. A breakaway. Ripped it up over the net by Wilkinson. A nice play by Jan to get it over to him. Kirby forecheck, and that's the way to do it right there, folks. Give him what you got. Good play by number 12. Kirby is a terrific player. Love seeing him out every shift, let me tell you that much, folks. Back and Carruthers forcing him as much. Good play there. And get it out and over. And out through center. Flips it in, Bennett. Carruthers slowing him up. Murdiff drills it around the boards, and a body check there by Bennett. Good job there to forecheck with force. The offside's negated through center, knocked that down by Much, and he'll go after his man. Carruthers in behind the net. Much will not let him come out without a stick on him. A nice play there, and look at that. The forecheck works for a messed up pass, and the Phantoms tried to get it across the blue line. Knocked down. Bennett will throw it in. Another forecheck for Kirby. Von Murdiff forcing these quick passes. That one's off the glass. They can't get out of their zone smooth with that great forecheck. And then the neutral zone ripped in around the boards. They'll get control of it. Ketchison gets there first. No, chip through center. Another great forecheck. Much. Oh, that's a Honchar hit his man, but that could have hurt him. Another body check by DiStefano. The Phantoms are not going away quietly. They are still got 20 minutes in the period, and they want to make a statement. He's knocked down, but that's going to be 2 minutes for tripping. And the Phantoms, with terrific forecheck, are going to get an opportunity on the power play to cut this lead down to a 3-goal deficit. Little trip there. I'll be able to get his name now, too, because I don't have it on the sheet. And they're forechecking with purpose, son. It's that thing I was talking about where they have it in their own zone. The defense trying to come out of their own zone, and they come in at them. Behind the net, Jones up through center. And turn it back in their own zone. Tweed trying to kill a lot of this. Good play there by Will Jones. The pass up, just missed him, and now the Phantoms will control the puck and look to turn it back the other way. Knocked down. He's alone on a 1-on-3. Long pass through the mid-ice area. That connects. And they knock themselves down, and they're coming back the other way. Only 2 Oil Kings back. Coming in, Westwater leaves it. Cross ice, knocked off his stick. It's into the corner. And behind the net it goes. Trying to get on him. Lost his stick. The body there, good forecheck. Roberts couldn't find the handle on that one. That's flipped out through center. Torres into his own zone. The rip shot up to Rice. Rolled on him. And the Oil Kings pressing in the Phantom zone. That pass just out of the reach of Jan. It's a drill down the ice. Tap hit against the wall by Free. Along the half boards. The Phantoms will control with 30 seconds remaining in the power play. Looking to come out with it. And a nice body there. The Phantoms will take control. Through center. Josh Tapp gains the blue line. Can't move around. Sorry, folks. And that's out through center. Opportunity for the Oil Kings shorthanded. Loses the handle. Drills it against the wall there. Ketchison goes around a man. At center ice, Brody Morris and Josh Tapp having words. Across the center line. He's knocked down. Chance in front of the net. They can't convert. Shoots and a stop. Scored! Colton DiStefano gets his second goal of the game. And to the, oh boy, to the happiness of this Phantom. Listen to the crowd. Good support here for the Frontenac Phantoms. And it's 5-2 for the Oil Kings. DiStefano pops it home. And there's Matt Honchar is going off for an injury. And I'm not sure if that was a power play goal. The draw, one back for Jones. D-to-D pass. Out of his own zone, flip through center. Rue just missed it, but he hit the man. Shoots! Guvro stopped it. It's on the doorstep, and he keeps it out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A little bit of the rowdy dow is inevitable when two teams are passionate about their hockey. And a shot after the whistle, and the Phantoms took exception to it. DeStefano and Jones. I think Tricoli's out there, but who's in the mix there? And a lot going on here from the Tweed Community Center. Rue did not like that at all. Sticking up for his mates like a good captain does. I'm going to see a bunch of Well, let's see where the penalties come to here, and will we have a power play for either side? And you can tell the intensity never goes away. It doesn't matter the score. Yeah, it was the shot after the whistle. He didn't, I don't think he heard the whistle, and he wanted to make sure he got a shot through, but the whistle had already been blown, so they were not happy about that at all. Yeah. Yeah. So who do they take? Looks like Rue's going. And I think Murray Free from the Tweed Oil Kings. The intensity heats up here. Cheryl, while we have a moment, what was the fundraiser for, if you can hear us back there in Kingston? Yeah, Colton, I think he's going to get 2. And it looks like it's going to be a power play for the Oil Kings. They'll be outside the zone. They took exception. See how this works out for the next 2 minutes. The Phantoms had found a lot of life here in this third period. Murdiff. Throw it into the zone to try and gain control. Drilled around off the glass. The bouncing puck comes, and a great play by Kirby to get control. Kirby, nice shoots it high and over the net. The Oil Kings are back the other way, looking to make a rush. Rhino dumps it in. Westwater again off the glass. So it just come right down onto the tape. Oil Kings got to the puck, and they set it up. Murdiff. Pass over. Down low to the corner. In the slot. Couldn't convert. Cycle it to the point. Nice play there to evade the player in there. Slot. Scored! Finds the 5-hole. And the Oil Kings have got their 4-goal lead back. Redirected in front. And Dean has made some amazing saves in this game. And that one there, he's to himself, he's going to want it back. But I'm going to tell you right now, folks, that deflected right out in front of him and came down between the wickets. Face off now at center ice. And it's now a 6-2 lead for the Oil Kings. A flip pass goes through center. Murray Free will pick it up. Throw it in around the net. Torres there to pick it up. Plays it off the boards. Trying to control. McDougall can't catch up to it. Kicked back out in front of the net. Thrown through center. And a nice defensive play there by Will Jones. Throwing it back to his deep Carruthers. I'll tell you, Will Jones. Oh, and he's knocked down. A good offensive, or good try there by Tapp. You got to keep the bodies flying. Into the slot area, chance. Knocked back through center. Roberts chasing Jones. Jones off the boards, out to McDougall. He'll throw it through center. Roberts, the back pass to Torres. Coming in through the mid-ice area. He'll rip that shot low and wide. Out to the other side. They'll throw it on, and Evan Morrison will snare that one, and he'll hold on for the whistle. 12:01 remaining here in the third. We appreciate you tuning in today, folks. We'll be back at her next Saturday, I'm pretty sure. We'll have ourselves a game and look to bring it to you live as we have been for the last month or so. James has done a great job of bringing these games live. The shot in front, knocked down to the point, shoots, it hit a leg, goes to the half wall. The Oil Kings look to come out with it. A good defensive play there by Wilkinson to keep it in. The Oil Kings looking to press, throw it out through center, rip back in, and Morrison stop that. Murdiff behind his own net, off the wall, back to the point, and it, no, they didn't. I thought it was back to the point. There, they tried to flip it out, and it's kept into the corner. Tweed knocks down to Stefano on that one. The forechecks keep like that, and the Oil Kings can't be. They're very slick with the puck, and if you keep the bodies going like that, and Colton DeStefano throwing everything he's got at him, he's trying to lead this team by example, and that's how you fire up your hockey club. Through center, Tweed in their own zone. Murdiff behind his own net. Nice pass there. Up and in through center. Across that line. The toe drag around him. On goal. Behind the net. Penalty coming to the Phantoms. Backhand pass. And it'll be a face-off inside the zone. And we got a power play for the Tweed Oil Kings. Draw to the right. Dean Gubro. Tweed with a power play. The Phantoms keeping the body work going. And that's what they've got to do. Tweed. They are one of those hockey clubs that when you forecheck them, just like any team, it's difficult to move that puck. And they forecheck like nobody's business. And make sure you're ready to move it to the point. Jones fakes the pass. There it is on the tape. Slide, shoots, and Dean Gubro steers that one aside. Looking to go. The dot. Can't connect with Ingram. Bodied against the wall. That turns into a puck possession for the Oil Kings. Back to the point. The shot through a screen, and Gubro again. Bratney's got a wicked shot, number 27. And Gubro steered that one. Bratney again. That pass will go across ice and connect. Looking to go down low. He'll walk in with it. Bratney scores! Bratney again fires away. And they got a 7-2 lead now with a half a period to go. Really good shot. He finds the back of the net. And the Oil Kings song plays again. Center ice draw. Benz, number 45, he's got a goal as well today. He's on the ice for the Oil Kings. One guy who doesn't is him right there, surprisingly. Rhino. Shoot. Scored! As I say it, he does it. Rhino, 5-hole, and it's 8-2 Tweed. What a shot. I literally just said, James, that one guy who doesn't have a goal is that guy right there, Rhino, and he comes in and fires one through the 5-hole. It's the second time in 2 weeks I've done that. And draw at center ice. I'll tell you that, oh, that's a giveaway. That's a shot and a stop by Gubro. Into the corner, ripped around the boards. The Phantoms skate out through center. Tap, nice move to get across to the blue line. Good support there by Roberts, and he'll throw it around the board. Evan Morrison leaving it there for Murdiff. We hope we get an update on Matt Honchar. Not sure what I missed at center ice, folks. That shot goes off the end of his stick. Point, it's outside. Kenny Murdiff to Crothers. Crothers to Murdiff. Murdiff coming in through center. He'll throw it in around the net. Rue. Free. Corner. Knocked down. Playing it on the half wall. He'll come back the other way. Martin Rue ripped it off the boards, and that'll go 200 feet, and we'll have ourselves an icing. 8:45 to go here in the third. Josh Tapp and Murray Free are having themselves a little, you know what I think it is they're arguing over who should be allowed to wear number 10. That's probably what they're discussing, and we'll see if they can figure it out here in the next few minutes. Josh Tapp is a fiery guy, let me tell you. And Murray Free is not a guy to mess around with. And Josh is a very confident lad, and it's always fun watching him play. That backhander goes far side. 8:30 to go here in the third period, folks. Thanks for being along on this afternoon affair between the Phantoms and the Oil Kings. We might have ourselves another penalty. And I think it's to the Phantoms. And there's Roberts having a talk with Derry. They're not having a friendly conversation. One of those talks that can lead to more. 2 minutes to Murray Free and Josh Tapp. Oh, the two captains actually, Murray Free and Martin Roux. They're going to both go, both for roughing. This is when the refs start taking guys to slow down the intensity when it starts to get a little bit out of hand. It all actually stemmed from the shot on Dean after the whistle. The Phantoms did not like that too much. That one's a nice, strong draw that gets to Carruthers, and he'll pass that over. They'll get through center ice, and Westwater lined him up, and Ellis just got out of the way of that one. So, out of their own zone. That puck's thrown through center. Oil Kings, with all intents and purposes, unless they can score 6 goals in 8 minutes, the Oil Kings will now tie the Bulldogs at the top of the Highlands. And that division continues to heat up. And I'll find out when they play again next, because we got to be there for it. It will be to find out who the top of the tier is in that terrific division. Pass through Yon. A little too strong. Carruthers passes it over to Bratney. To center. Westwater off the glass in the neutral zone. Carruthers. Bratney. Cross ice pass, and that's chipped away. The Phantoms look to turn it back. Ketchison didn't see it. Coming in, the shot, no look shot there. Terrific play there. Fire that one off stride. Oh, Westwater, or Torres stick lift the shot. Stopped by Dean Gouvreau, and he'll hold on. He's got to be up around 40 saves tonight. Dean Gouvreau again. High number of shots, and he does all he can. And, you got to love a franchise that still gives it 150%. They're still fighting for every inch, and that's shown here. That's flipped through center. That's shown here with the great group of people have come down here to Tweed to watch the Phantoms and the Oil Kings. And then you look at the Oil Kings, and every week, every time we come to this arena, the smiles on the Oil Kings faithful's face. It's really nice to see these small town communities supporting these big heart hockey clubs. And it's flipped through on goal. Dean again with the pad. Terrific save. Back to the point. Ripped a shot through, and it missed the far side. That'll get out. Jones. Murdiff in his feet. Little body on the wall by Kirby. Looking to throw it out in front of the net. That goes back to Bennett. He'll pinch in and shoot. It's the outside of the net. Kirby throwing it out in front. That bounces to the point, and it bounces over Tapp. But he stays right with it and takes the man so it doesn't get too out of hand. They cross the blue line. Ketchison loses that one. Thrown into the corner now. 6:05 remaining here in the third period. Landon Much Another guy that's been around for a while. Him and his brother, Nathan. I don't know if you're listening or not, but that guy, former Frontenac Phantom, number 43, Nathan Much, he could stick handle in a phone booth, folks. And he's one guy I really enjoyed watching. He was a terrific hockey player here for the Phantoms. And Landon, moving from forward to defense, he's done an incredible job back there. And he's another excellent hockey player for the black and orange. Throwing it over. They got a chance now. The Phantoms shoot, scored! Noah Westwater fires it home, far side, and it's 8-3. And I'll tell you, that guy, number 92, always enjoyed watching him as well. It was a great job here in Frontenac. And they never give up. That little turnover, the Oil Kings looked to leave the zone a little too early on the rush. And it was the Phantoms who capitalized on that opportunity. Rice at the draw. He'll lose that one. Stoltz, former center Hastings ice miner, coming over with Tricoli through center ice. Gains the blue line and in. Trying to go around him, throw it out front. He's not got the puck. The rebound's there. And Gubro will stop that one. Knocked down in front of the net. Westwater out through center. The Oil Kings back pedal. 5 even remaining. Brody Morris. D pass to Crothers. Brody through center ice now with wheels. Morris, the toe drag around, and what a nice move. And he's knocked off the puck. The stick goes flying. Point, Murray, cross ice, Bratney fired it just far and wide. Murray free will throw it back down low. Roberts gives him a little shove. Bump behind the net again. Looks like Torres, a head fake. He's another one. My pass over, backhander. Tweed flips it out through center. Bennett. In his own zone, he loses the handle on that one. It's the mid-ice area. Pass over, just out of the reach. Bennett tries to go around him. A good strong stick there. Across the line for Murray free. Cross over, the toe drag. Can't fire. They'll control the zone now. Half wall, knocked down by Torres. In behind the net and out. Good play there to get around him. Another one just evading. You hear the crowd kind of give a ooh boy, because he just got out of the way of a massive hit. And got to keep your head up. And he certainly did there. Well, stay tuned, folks. Throughout the week, keep an eye on the EOSHL Facebook page. Justin will definitely have an update on the 3 stars and the update on the scores around the weekend. I'll throw in my 2 cents and give a like and a share if you can. Share this broadcast. Get the word out. The Eastern Ontario Super Hockey League is not just a semi-pro league. It is a semi-pro league that brings communities together. And these guys really put their hearts on the line. That's back to the point. Will Jones snapshot. What a save by Guru! Oh, baby, what a stop on that one. Yes, indeed. Through center, just out of the reach of Jan. Hits along the wall. Will Jones, the back pass. That's along to the half wall and down into the corner. Rue off the boards. Out through center. Wilkinson giving chase, but terrific pass there to Jones, and he'll throw it up. No ice. Gain the blue line into the slot, and it goes to the point. Holding the line, the redirect. Guvro was there on Tricoli. He's slippery. And now come the Phantoms. They flipped around him, bodied off the puck. Now drill into the wall. The bodies are still flying with 2:30 to go. Tweed. Pass through center. Knocked down by Tap. Pass along on the wall. Into the slot. Looking to go into the slot again. It goes to the point. And Crothers can't hold the blue line, and they'll blow it dead. 2:14 to go. Thanks for staying with us, folks. Great game. The orange and black, the green and gold. They really know how to do it. As always, we want to thank Tweed for their hospitality here today. They are always a top-notch organization and always make us feel like family when we're here. And it's all of them. Chucky, Brooksy, the Brookses, Rooster, he's a fan favorite. He's in that far corner. He's always welcoming us. We've got just a wonderful group here. The Phantoms, when they saw us, it was like a homecoming as well. Colton, the boys, they just love this league. Every single one of them. Last week it was Murray Link and the North Dundas Rockets and his great crew, Melissa and company, giving us the great welcome and treating us like I say, family. Long ice pass, and that'll miss Benz, but he's had a great game today, and with 1:43 to go, the pizza will taste even better in the dressing room. Draw to the left of Evan Morrison. You may have to stop at Vito's Pizza and so much more. They're not a advertiser. I just love their pizza. That's all there is to it. Free advertising. They're coming back the other way, the Oil Kings now. Holding slot. And it's off the outside of the post. Dean probably got a piece of it. Rhino hunting down Rice. Gives him a swat into the boards. Coming out through center. Colton bumps his man. Throws it back in. Kenny Murdiff and Joe Carruthers in their own zone with 1:12 to go. 8-3 in favor of the Oil Kings. Holding. Waiting. Killing the clock. Pass to the corner. Carruthers off the wall. Waited for it, and now they got it. On goal. Shoots, and Dean, a beautiful steered save there behind the net. Into the corner. The backhand pass hits an Oil King, and it hits Dean again as well. Making some great saves, even in the late stages of this 8-3 game. It sure was, Cheryl, and we appreciate the support, and we love bringing it to you live so much that James Bull stays up every night trying to figure out another way for us to go live. He drives himself silly trying to make sure that he can get us to go live, and he's done a terrific job of it. And I find a little bit every time we go live, it just has a different feel to it. We love it, and we know that you do as well. We get the messages after the games, and we truly appreciate the support, and we're glad that you enjoy it as well. As this game comes to a close, every weekend it's like, we just we love being at the arena so much that it's a long wait for next weekend, and we'll definitely be in an arena here in the Eastern Ontario Super Hockey League to bring you another live performance of one of these great hockey clubs. The draw, one for Tweed, and it's behind the net. They'll let the clock tick down a little bit. That's a flip pass. Tap will knock it down. 10 on the clock. And for the Oil Kings, they again put on a terrific performance. They're a great hockey club, and we appreciate. There's Derry with a nice hit there. They continue their role. They improved to 8-2-1 on the season, and they tie the Deserano Bulldogs at the top of the Highlands with another win, and the Phantoms with another. They had a great game, except for a 5-minute performance there in the second period, and that was really the game for the Phantoms. But they gave it their all. And Dean Gouvreau again in net, played terrific, and the green and gold with another big win and a terrific performance, and a salute to the crowd as they have one of the best fan bases in the entire EOSHL. And a big W for Evan Morrison as he rolls along this season, being terrific. And from either side, folks, it was a great performance. So we appreciate you tuning in. And from all of us here at EOSHL TV, we appreciate you tuning in. We love bringing it to you, and we hope you love it as much as we do. Thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.